Do you want me to continue?
No, it's okay. I can take it from here.
All right. Maybe next time I can do more of the presentation. I was having a lot of fun, and this seems like a great crowd.
Well, we'll talk about it later.
Have you ever woken up and felt like something was off? You maybe rolled over in bed and you had a scratchy throat. Maybe a headache. Felt like you'd been sweating all night.
Imagine if your patients, or you yourself, had a live-in nurse in your home, not only for you, but for each individual person in your family.
And we'd sit there and we'd wait for MS-DOS to load, and it was all great. And then we ended up with this little prompt, and we'd start typing. And I can't tell you for the life of me what I typed, but I spent hours sitting at this computer typing something.
We had to adapt the way that we talk to a computer in order for the computer to understand what we are saying. For the first time in history, we can simply use our voices.
It's innate. Babies are born. What do? The first thing they do is they use their voice. How many of you get junk email and the first thing you do is you delete it? I do that. And then what happens? I get it again next week and I delete it again. And I get it again and I delete it again. Why don't I take the 10 seconds that it takes to actually click the unsubscribe button? Is because those 10 seconds takes too much time for me. When my son comes home from school and I say to him, "How was school today?" And he says to me, "It was great." That's got one meaning. And when I ask him the next day, "How was school today?" And he says to me, "It was great." The exact same words, completely different meaning. We are about to experience the biggest technological change, in my opinion, since the internet itself, and this is going to profoundly change the way that we experience healthcare.
So what if we could instead take this healthcare team and shrink them all down? We are entering an era where we are going to see microphones, smart microphones, just about everywhere, whether we like it or not. Because this is the future. This is the future operating system. It's no longer going to be what we're doing. We're going to talk to our computers.
There's the patient. The patient is in the center. The patient is centered, clearly centered, but it's just a maze around the patient.
What frustrates me is that, yes, there's little changes here and there in different programs and things, but overall we still have a system. We're struggling with capacity and people being overworked, and wait lists, and all of this stuff that we've been talking about forever. We're so ripe for change, but we haven't been able to do it. How can voice technology and AI help us with it? And when you bring health into the home and you put one of these devices to each one of those homes, this, I think, could be the change that we are looking for. Thank you very much.